are playing?
Yeah. Hey everybody.
Word up.
Word up. I'm Rich Saunders.
I'm Zach.
Kurt.
We're here to teach them how to play Sidekick Saga. They're going to be demoing. We're all going to be demoing. So they should probably know how to play the game.
Dice Tower West! Woo!
Dice Tower West! Woo! So you're welcome to come along with us and as we learn to play the game. So enjoy. All right. Sidekick Saga. This is what we're learning how to play.
I'm going to do my best to ignore you.
Ignore me? Or...
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's got a rule book.
He already does.
Got a scenario book. This is like a one.
I'm already going to ignore you.
Rude and impolite. All right, so I'll go ahead and kind of set this up because I can set it pretty quickly. Here's the rule book. You might want to take a look at it real quick while we're going. Now remember, this is the city. We move around the city. The Hero HQ is locked at the beginning of the game, so think of it as like a video game. As we're playing the game, we unlock locations and new items and stuff like that. In fact, I call it a legacy game, but as we're explaining it to someone today, it's almost more like a video game because you're unlocking things.
Oh. Amethyst Arrow.
Amethyst
Special
Arrow.
surprise at the con.
Yes, come
Amethyst
to the con
Arrow, yeah.
and meet Amethyst Arrow. She will take pictures with you. So here's the city layout. This is all summarized in your first issue here. If you take a look at your first issue, you'll see here's what the city layout looks like. So that's what I'm setting up right now. And Zach, you were going to be reading the intro to that after I finish setting up.
All right.
I appreciate the large text.
Yes,
The rule book.
It's 11, I think it's 11 point.
Yeah. It's actually readable with my pathetic eyes.
Good. This is the heroic items. Remember, these all start hidden at the start of the game, so we can't see them. And what we do is we discard leads to go get this, and leads are
Kind of like the Holy Grail, that kind of thing.
yeah. What?
Or
Oh, here they are.
Snart's, freeze cannon or whatever. Yeah.
I was thinking more like clues, but okay.
Okay.
So here's what
like the country leads.
here's what the leads go. It's not lead, it's lead. So here's the leads. We're gonna have let's put these down here. We'll have this is sort of the generic sidekick discard. In the book it's in all capitals, so it's the general sidekick discard. Alright, so who do you guys want to play? Since there's 3 of us, there's 4 characters in the starting game. You can't play these two. These two are locked. You can't actually get to them until later in the game.
Huh?
So there's Delphi. She's a hacker chick. There's Commissioner Jones. He's kind of the buff guy. There's Blackbird. He's a scientist and he knows Krav Maga. And there's Amethyst Arrow, who's the gang expert and a long shot. What would you guys like to play?
Anybody but the brick.
Okay, anybody at the brick. Who would you like to play, Zach?
I'll take Blackbird.
Blackbird, you want to be Amethyst Arrow?
Sure.
I will be the brick. I'll be Delphi. I'll be Delphi for something different.
No brick.
No brick. All right. So these are a bunch. So there's a bunch of villains here, but the first issue shows us which guys we're fighting, and you'll see that the main villain, John Frost. He's the big bad guy we have to defeat. Okay. So
Who did he know?
John Frost, the Iceman. The Iceman cometh. Yeah. All right. So
All I can think of is never mind.
yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to
Oh, Schwarzenegger.
So, that
That
terrible
survived.
movie.
Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, I guess it
Yeah,
was.
it was
Okay,
really
so you
bad.
have long shot and gang expert, right? So make sure that you get. So when you get your powers, make sure you have level 1 because there's 2 sides to the powers, and you are the scientist and have Krav Maga.
Sweet.
And then I have. Oops, where did I put Delphi? Here she is. I have Delphi, so she's a hacker and she's a depredator. Look it up. It's a neat word. It basically means she kicks people when they're down. So she gets +1 when people are in disarray. So which is kind of a cool power. And then these 2 powers, the Commissioner, we'll put these back in the box. Okay, we'll put the box over here.
When you discard a police force to dispatch a gang, you need 1 less. So you're telling me that you have to basically have police force die at the hands of the bad guy?
No. What it means is that, so her backstory is that her father was killed by gangs. So she spent her life, and her mom's like this great scientist who you might find downtown if you go looking for her. This great scientist who, raised her as best she could, but she wanted revenge on gangs. So she studied gang tactics. So she knows how to deal with gangs much easier than just about everyone else.
Yeah.
So that's kind of her backstory. All right.
I think gangs are pretty common.
Gangs are pretty common, but they're kind of hard to defeat. But police do a really good job of taking out gangs. So The police station here in the city, the police station is where you go to get the police. Most everything else has a hodgepodge of stuff, but you always get police forces at the police station. So now Zach made a cardinal sin right now. You don't ever want to put your guy on the cards because when you go to a location, you draw them. So it's really hard to draw if you put your dude on there. So, and you'll notice here that I'm green, Delphi's green, so her home location, the suburbs, is green.
Okay.
And
where's my figure?
And
I guess I start downtown.
Because it's purple. Okay. All right. So now everybody.
Nice.
Like colors make sense. That's crazy talk.
How dare you?
That's crazy. All right. So here is the Sidekick Adventure Star. Let's put that over here. Just why don't you kind of operate that?
All right.
And then the City Terror. Okay. So the Sidekick Adventure Star is really used for disambiguation. So if there's ever, like for example, let's say a villain was right here and he could attack either Blackbird or Delphi, well, who does he attack? Honestly, he looks at the Sidekick Adventures chart. If two people are the same distance away, he would attack who's ever highest on the chart. So
gotcha.
So that's what
and that rotates, I take
it. No, actually it doesn't rotate. It only changes when somebody defeats a bad guy.
So basically, if you beat somebody, you move up the track.
Right, you move all the way to the top. So it's like
more interesting to the bad guys.
That's right. They're like, hey, did you hear? Delphi took out so-and-so. So all of a sudden, everybody in the town is talking.
Kick his butt.
Exactly. Because we all know the bad guys hold grudges. So that's what the Sidekick.
Not unlike me, I don't hold grudges.
No, well, I mean, they did kill your dad. They did kill your dad after all. So.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we don't really know what happened to the bad guys. Maybe their mom and dad beat them up or put needles in their eyes when they were young.
All right, moving on. All right, we all get a ZNet communicator. You might remember these are the ZNet communicators. The basic idea is this game is a closed hand game. We're not really, even though it's cooperative, we can't share too much. It's like we're like all moving around the city and we're like, hey, what do you have? I've got this, but you can't really say too much. The ZNet communicators once you use it, you discard it. But it allows you to either A, give cards to someone immediately, like right then and there, or you can use it to say, hey Kurt, we need to work together closely. So we both discard our ZNet communicator and we both look at each other's hands.
Is this a one-shot for the whole adventure?
Yeah, so you usually save it till the end of the game.
Okay.
You really need it. Okay.
So if I were to discard mine, I could show you mine.
You're killing me.
If I don't want to see yours, I mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so it could be one way or the other also. Okay.
It's the person who discards gets to show exactly what they have to anyway.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So everybody, these are the most important things in the game. These are the turn summaries, right? When you guys teach the game, you're gonna just bring this out. And you're gonna go through it because it's the most important thing in the game.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Note to self: be sure to bring reading glasses.
Go. All right. So we don't need this. So we're playing issue 1. There's 6 issues in the game. If we finish and beat issue 1, we get to go to issue 2. If we don't, something happens and we have to replay issue 1. It's kind of very much like Pandemic Legacy in that way. So I've told these guys when they're demoing Dice Tower Con that someone comes to the booth, it's like, hey, what is this game? It's Sentinels in the Multiverse with superheroes meets 7 Wonders. There's going to be drafting. And it's in a cooperative setting, so it's a little different than normal drafting. And it's kind of got a legacy game built in because you go through 6 issues, and every issue something changes. You unlock new locations, you unlock new tech, and so
chapters and stuff.
Chapters. So cool. So that's kind of the elevator pitch. Sentinels meets 7 Wonders meets Pandemic Legacy.
Got it.
But they're just a little bit different. Okay, so we're not playing with the tank, so he goes back in the box. All right, now these are the adventure decks. So this for those of you who played Pandemic Legacy, this like, hey, that looks like the Pandemic Legacy deck. Well, yeah, like I said, it's Pandemic Legacy. There's 2 decks, deck 1 of 2 and deck 2 of 2. Deck 2 of 2 is for issues 4 through 6. So we can put this back in the box since we're playing issue 1. And it's very much like Pandemic Legacy. You read the cards, and they tell you what to do. All right, so it's top of deck 1. So we're starting the game. It says, look, do not turn this card over until you're ready to read issue 1. And it tells you what's coming. The next, 17 cards are 11 villain forces and 6 bad news. So issue 1 contains all the cards here, and it says stop at the end of issue 1, and it'll tell you what to do if you win or lose. So we'll put these to the side until we win or lose. All right? Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got them.
All right, so we are going to, why don't we move your rule book? And we're going to put the villain forces up here.
Okay.
So if you look in the issue 1, Zach, I'll let you maybe show this to the camera. But it sets up the villain forces in a hierarchy. So I think you're going to be in charge of this since it's way across the table.
I can do that.
Okay, and then the main guy goes here at the top. Okay, so this is the villain hierarchy. Now, the only way, so I already talked about how to win the game. The way to win the game is to beat the bad guy up there. So, but of course he has his minions protecting him. So we have to whittle away at his minions to make it to the top. There's a notion in this game called protection where you can't, for example, you'll see here that there's two guys here and one guy here. These two minions protect this minion. So you can't defeat this minion until these two are defeated. Okay. And it's transitive up at this top. So. Got it. And the little picture that Zach was just showing you should kind of show the transitivity there. Or the,
so these two protect this guy, these two protect this guy, and so on, and then these two protect him. Got it.
Right, so now the only thing we haven't done is set up the bad news deck. Now, there's generic bad news, which is...
Bad news, everyone. Warrior is about to die.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So there's... Here, I'll go and put this out here. So there's 3 acts in the game. Feel like 7 wonders? And at the end of an act, the direction you can draft, in this case it's called sharing, changes. So it's very much like 7 wonders in that way. What you do for each act is you put 4 generic bad cards. You know that they're generic. They all look like bad news on the back.
They look like generics.
They look like generics.
The old school generics.
The old school generics. But here in the left-hand corner, lower left corner, is the little world symbol. That's how you know it's a generic one. So you put 4 generic bad news for each act. Okay. And then these will go back in the box. And then you'll see that when we pull the stuff out of the adventure deck, there's 2 bad news that are specific to this issue. That are easy, medium, and hard. And we put 2 of them there, 2 in the afternoon, and then the 2 hards in the night.
And then you shuffle them up.
And then you shuffle them up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these do. So the bad news basically controls the game. I said that there's one way to win is defeat the main villain. There's 3 ways to lose. 1, if all of us die, so if all of us are defeated, we lose.
John, a lose condition.
If the City Terror, by the way, City Terror starts over here.
Is this the 3rd one?
Yeah, I think so. That's right. If the City Terror ever makes it to 16, gangs tend to cause City Terror, but there's other villains that are so scary that they cause terror in the city. If it ever makes 16, we lose the game. Basically, the city has fallen into anarchy. There's riots and everything, and we just lose. The other way to lose is if we make it to the end of the 3rd act and haven't killed the bad guy. So if we made it to the end of night and the bad guy's still alive, we lose. So we ran out of time. Okay?
He set off his dirty bomb.
He sets off his machinations.
Machinations.
I just like saying that word, machinations.
Well,
so Zach, I'm gonna.
His name is Jack Frost. John Frost.
John Frost. I'm gonna put that there. Okay. So now the person who's at the bottom of the Sidekick Adventures chart is supposed to read the bad news every time. The idea is the people at the top of the Sidekick Adventures chart will be in combat, and the people at the bottom will probably not be doing as much. So the person who's at the bottom of the chart tends to read the bad news because it gives them more to do on a turn. Mm-hmm. So it normally, like, in a cooperative game, you tend to rotate who reads the bad news. But since the people at the top are doing, I'm in combat, and the other guy's like, I'm not in combat. So at least he gets some more to do.
Gotcha.
All right. There are gangs. We will put the gangs up here. This is the gang hangout. These are the supply lines. The supply lines, we talked about those. These are the POW tokens. These will be a little better in the final game. Right now they're just kind of lame cardboard tokens. They'll be much better in the final game. And then finally, we need to do these. These are called peril tokens. The idea of the peril tokens is that, first of all, they'll be in your, if you look in your issue, Zach, you want to show the picture again? Okay. They show you the order that the bad guys get revealed. So, as you might expect, 1, 2, I think it's probably good, 3, oops, 4, 5. And so when you reveal, if you look at your little card there, yeah, why don't you put the rest on? I think you can figure it out.
I might be able to figure this out.
Use all your brains, Kurt.
Yeah, you also see there's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There should
So
be 2.
you can put one on the location where the bad guy is, and the other one up top here where you know what the bad guy is.
That's right. So one of them is to mark. So you can. The bad guys are going to say where they appear in the city, or where they're basically watching over.
I think there's ones where we will have 13.
Yeah, but this one you don't.
Got it.
So one of the final thing is, so we're playing 3 players. Oh, we actually screwed something up when we did this. Since we're playing 3-player, in a 2-player or 1-player game, you reveal 1 bad news per turn. In a 4-player game, you reveal 2 bad news per turn. In this game, you reveal 1, then 2, 1, then 2. So I'm going to turn the deck sideways for when we have to do 2, so that you'll know, hey, do we do 1 or 2 this turn? That way you don't have to ever remember it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's a little annoying, but it makes it so that you don't have to actually have another token to remember. Just let them cards themselves do the remembering for you. So that's something that's a little different. There's nothing like this in 7 Wonders.
No.
There's no armadas or anything like that. So now, the way this works is that there are 1 bad news, then 2 bad news, 1 bad news, then 2 bad news. Okay. So. All right, Zach. I would suggest you put. Oh, you guys haven't played before, so what I tend to do, and you guys don't have to do this, but I tend to put my cards under here because basically you're going to have all your cards, and you might need some space in front of you. But feel free to put them on there. What you're going to be doing is don't put stuff on your card, because this is something we haven't talked about. But you go back and forth between secret identity and superhero form. When you're in superhero form, oops, sorry, this is superhero form. When you're in hero form, you can fight. When you're in secret identity mode, you're doing research, and you can get the lead cards. So we'll go into that. But all right, I think the only thing left to do is we need to, everyone from their home location, take 3 cards, and then also take a lead.
3 cards.
And
I
this
also
one's
noticed
short.
that it says on my card that you can draw from the downtown cards even if there's a gang or thug there. I take it you're not normally allowed to draw if there's a gang or thug there?
One of the things that happens during the game is, like, let's say a gang came out here. And I'm like, oh, I want to draw a card there. I can't because the gang's controlling the location.
Right.
However, since this is my home and I know all the ins and outs and the secret passageways, I can get in there and draw a card. But if you came here, you couldn't draw a card. On your home location, you can always draw a card.
Okay.
So that means if you're not sure where to go in the city, there's too much stuff, you can always go home because they have to take you to home.
Got it.
Home is where they have to take you.
Okay. And we can look at these?
Yeah, totally. So there's
the lead too?
Yeah, you can look at the lead. So these are the cards that you play during the game. There's 1-shots, there's leads. Leads are usually things that allow you to draw an extra card at the location if you go there. That's typically what they are. The 1-shots allow you to get +1s or -1s or heal yourself. There's also ongoing effects. And then there are, what am I missing? 1-shots, leads, ongoing, and items. There's items like, blackbird bolts or smoke bombs or something like that.
Which is scientists.
And then there's scientists. Those are types of ongoing cards.
Oh, gotcha.
Right, so, and we all have cards. Now, since we're playing closed hand, we don't look at each other's cards. That we do look at them if we decide if we want to put stuff in front of us for combat. But we'll get to that, okay? So everyone has their cards. The final thing we have to do for setup is that there are 3 of us, so that means we have to reveal 4 villain forces before we start the game.
Okay.
So, Lieutenant Ben is in the streets. The elves are in the suburbs. Ooh, that's where I am.
Looks like a gang.
Yep, it's the Frozen Gang. They are in the, let's see, move a controlled gang to the active soy. So that would be, who's at the top of the soy chart? Me! Man! Alright, so I got 2 things. Oh, my location is kind of in pearl here. And then finally we get another gang, the Ice Death Gang. Move a controlled gang to the active soy if there's no gang there, but there is. Otherwise, move it to the streets. So we move a controlled gang here to the streets. Okay, so we are ready to go. Okay, so now, like I'm going to tell these guys, this card is your key to the world. It tells you how to go through the game. It tells you everything you need to do to play the game. Okay. All right, so we'll go and start this off. Bad news phase. The LIS, which is the least entering sidekick, which is you, because you're at the bottom of the thing, draws and reads the bad news cards. Okay.
All right. We have Hacker Noir. Hacker Noir moves to the suburbs upon reveal. He hack attacks in combat phase. While this thug is active on this location, players may not draw cards from there.
Okay, so where does he move to?
He moves to the suburbs.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I've got a gang, I've got a thug, and I've got one of the minions. Man!
You got a hacker.
Yeah. So this, I can still draw cards here, but it's going to be a pain. All right. All right, so that's okay. So that's the bad news phase. That's step 1. Step 2 is the LIS. That's you reveals the next villain force, marking affected location with pearl number. So that's going to be probably
Lieutenant Jerry.
okay.
He's opportunistic and moves to the warehouse district.
Okay. Oh no, he doesn't move there. When they're minions like this, only if it actually moves. It says he moves there. The way it works is Lieutenant Jerry oversees the warehouse district. It's as if he were here, but he doesn't block you from drawing cards. Only the thugs and the gangs block you from drawing cards.
Gotcha.
Okay. And you'll notice that because both Lieutenant Ben and Jerry are active. Ben and Jerry. And then they both get
you
plus
will
1.
get creamed.
You're fighting. Yeah, you're killing me. All right.
You will get iced.
Killing me. This guy.
All
right, so we're done with the bad news phase. Let's go to the sidekick phase. So this is another similarity to Seven Wonders. All these actions are supposed to take place simultaneously, so that you all kind of do stuff at once. If we all move at once, we all gather resources at once, and we all decide at once. And so let's go ahead and move. So everyone kind of, what do we want to do this turn?
So let me ask a question.
Sure, please do.
When we're talking about range, that means you can attack into other streets, other locations?
So by default, both Blackbird and Delphi's range is 0, so we can only attack the location we're on. Your range is 1 because you have long shot, so you can attack anything that's 1 away to orthogonal.
Okay, now how does combat work?
Okay, so combat works, so take a look at your guy. You have, if you look on the side of your card here, you see there's attack, range, defense, hack attack, hack defense, and movement, okay? That's what's on the side there. So the way attacking works is, let's say I went to attack you, this would never happen, but if I attacked you, my attack is 2, your defense is 1, so I would do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
It's just that easy.
Got it.
It's just that easy!
Okay.
Okay. So you'll know that the gangs actually have a pretty defense of 2, so by default we can't do much to them. So one of the things I'm probably going to do on my turn, I might hack attack one of the gangs to kind of put it in disarray. And we'll see what that means in a second.
Okay.
But I am going to go to a different location. Oh, by the way, this did not start with me.
So what would be a reason why we'd want to go into secret identity mode?
The reason to go into secret identity is because you want to get leads. So, for example, I could tell you guys, guys, I have a bunch of leads. Maybe I can go find where the force field controller is and unlock the hero HQ. So if one of you guys could give me leads, that would be great. But you notice I didn't tell you how many leads I had, because the idea is I have a bunch of leads. The force field controller requires 4 leads. If I discard 4 leads at one of these 2 locations, I can find this and activate a new location and unlock a new location. Right. So the reason to go into secret identity mode is to get more leads. You're doing research.
Okay, now movement.
Okay.
Is movement also diagonal?
No diagonal. It's all orthogonal. Everything in this game is orthogonal.
Okay. So.
Or as some people say orthogonal, but I think the word is orthogonal.
Okay. So if I were to move here, would I be stuck there?
No.
I can keep moving on.
You can keep moving. But the nice thing about you is since you have range, you can attack anything, and none of the things here and none of these things, the gangs or the thug, have range. However, Lieutenant Ben and Lieutenant Jerry both have range.
Okay. But since they have a 2 shield, and I've got a 2 attack, I would do no damage at this point, right? So I need some kind of enhancements.
Right. So you might have gotten, when you did your draw, you might have gotten something cool.
Something to enhance my combat?
Yeah.
No.
No, you didn't. Okay.
I got something to enhance my range.
Okay. The nice thing about the police station is you always get something gives you, a police force gives you +1 if you discard it. If you discard enough police forces, you can get rid of a gang completely. You basically dispatch. One thing we could do, just as a thought, me and Zach could go to the police station and grab some police forces so that we could take out, maybe with your help, one of the controlled gangs.
I was going to take out the controlled gang on the streets.
Oh, you think you can just take it out directly?
Yeah.
Awesome, you should do that. Okay.
Okay, what order do we go in?
Okay, well remember this is simultaneous action. Just
gotcha.
Go whatever we want. So I'm going to hack attack. So for hack attack, range is infinite. We'll talk about what hack attack works in a second. But hack attacks are infinite, so I can go anywhere in the city, and I'm going to put this gang in disarray. So I think I'm just going to go. I'm going to go to the police station. Just grab some.
Well, I can't get any further than Rincon Labs, so I'm going to go there.
You're going to go Rincon Labs, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. and then you're going to go to streets.
Yep.
Now the problem with Zach going to the streets is he can't draw a card this turn. So we've done move, gather resources. So I got a police force card, and then you don't get to draw. Poor Zach. Okay, now we decide, do we want to be in hero form or secret identity? If you want to attack, either hack attack or attack, you have to be in hero form. So I'm going to hack attack one of these control gangs. The reason I'm attacking the gangs is because they cause city terror to go up if they stay around.
Right.
So.
Okay, I take it there's some cards that are called scientists or something like that?
at the Recon Labs. There's a bunch of scientists at Recon Labs.
Okay. Gotcha.
And Zach is a scientist.
Right, Zach is a scientist.
That's one of his powers. So that might be a card to pass to him in the populated supply lines phase.
So the card needs a scientist or
he's got one.
So something that requires a scientist.
Yes.
I could get this card to. I could give this card to Zach in some way.
Well, in the populate resource phase, which is the next phase. But right now we're doing gather. We finished gather resource. Now we decide. I'm going to stay in hero form because I'm going to hack attack. Are you going to attack something?
No, I'm not.
So then you should go in secret identity.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And Zach, you're going to attack?
Yeah.
Okay. So next we go to populate supply lines. Now this is the 7 wonders part of the game. You can take any cards in your hand, and the current supply lines direction are clockwise. So I can pass as many cards as I want to Zach. Kurt can pass as many cards as he wants to me, and Zach can pass as many he wants to Kurt. And then at the end of this act, this will flip, and then it'll flip back. It's kind of like 7 wonders. The reason it's not drafting is because I don't take all my cards and keep one. We can pass as many as you want.
So eventually I want this over to Zach.
Yeah, so you're going to pass
that to you. Yeah.
All right, I want this probably to end up at Kurt because he needs the police force. So I'm going to give you that. And if you had a lead to give me, that might be useful. Because I can almost get the force field controller.
Okay, so this is a really good lead.
Well, then keep the lead. Keep it. I'll get another lead.
This is something that we probably will want and need at some point.
Okay.
If you want, I can pass this card to Kurt. And
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So that was the populate supply lines. Execute now. So if you're in secret identity, you may not attack combat, but you can still play cards right now. I am going to.
But I can draw a lead card.
Yes. So go ahead and draw your lead. I'm not going to play any cards because none of these things help me because I'm saving my lead. So, Zach, what you going to do?
I'm going to play the Blackbird Bolt.
Cool. +2. Want to tip? All right. Everyone done doing execute phase? Let me remind you. There's one thing you can do in the execute phase is you can create a distraction. So if let's say I'm at the bottom, or Blackbird's at the bottom of the Sidekick Adventure chart, and he's just getting smashed. He's like 1 hit point left. He's going to die. Or sorry, at the top of the chart. So let's say Delphi's getting smashed. He's at the top of the chart. Zach, as Blackbird, can create a distraction and move to the top of the chart. So instead of playing cards on your turn, you can say, blah, and create a distraction for bad guy. Look at me, bad guy, look at me. So
I drew a lead card. I could do something right now. Is that correct?
If you're on a location that, yes, if you have a card that says, like, if you're on Rincon Labs, draw an extra card, you can discard that lead and get another card.
Okay. Would it be a good idea to put a gang into disarray?
Well, I'm going to take out one. Zach, were you going to take out the other game?
I figured it.
So I guess not.
So hold off on that. Okay.
Well, I can put somebody else in disarray. If you want to put one of these, I can put like maybe the elves.
I couldn't put somebody in disarray while I'm in.
Right.
Okay.
No, but you can always use cards. You just can't do the official hack attack, but you can always play cards.
But I could actually do a hack attack because of this card.
Okay. But since you're in since you can't do an official hack attack.
Okay.
And so, are you going to play that card that puts a gang in disarray?
Well, okay. Let me clarify again.
Sure.
I can play a card that puts a gang in disarray, even though I'm in secret identity.
Right. It's like a special. It's like a special, right? You have a special amulet that you throw that puts the gang in disarray.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay. So this is the general sidekick discard. Put any gang in disarray. This is leader insight. Rotate it up to 180 degrees. So, which one? Let's do this one because Zach's going to attack.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. I rotate it twice. That shows it's going to take 2 turns for it to recover.
Gotcha.
Okay, nice. All right, so I think everyone's done during their execute phase. All right, now we're in combat. In combat, it goes hack attacks, then bad guys attack, then we attack. So I will go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and hack attack. So I'm going to hack attack. Oh, that's right. I was going to hack attack the elves because they cause city terror. Their hack defense is 1. My hack attack is 1, 2, 3. So they get put in disarray 2 turns. Thank you, sir. Okay. So that was my turn. Go ahead. What are you guys gonna do? Well, Zach, he can't attack because he's in the city.
I could actually, but there's no point to it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so the way combat works, you notice there's a bunch of enemies on the board. We do it in city order because that way it's consistent. So we start here, Zach, up in the upper corner. So number 5.
The Hacker Noir does a hack attack.
Yes, but we have to wait till we get to him first.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's
So
our hack attack.
Yeah.
Bad guys. Okay.
Yeah. So first we'll do 5. 5 is Lieutenant Jerry. So he's opportunistic and his range is 1. Lieutenant Jerry is 5. He is here. So he's going to spackle you. He actually has 2 range, but since you're closer, he's going to spackle you. His attack is 2. What's your defense?
1.
So you take 1 damage from Lieutenant.
Ow.
That jerk. Okay, so now we go to the streets. Let's do the gang first.
Tops, jeez.
The gangs do 3 damage against you because you're the only one on location. So that's 2 more damage you take. Who's that?
Yikes.
Pummel.
No, fine.
Okay, 1 is Lieutenant Ben. He's vengeful.
Can I use items now?
Oh, not because you're. What's the item?
Smoke bombs. Discard to get +2 on defense and 1 combat.
Yeah. You should have put that in front of you earlier, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just say you did that right now.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you discard that, so you don't take that 2 damage.
Okay.
Because you used a smoke bomb against that. Let's see. Let's see what's next. 4 is that gang that this one has just attacked you. Did we do 1? Did we do Lieutenant Ben?
We have not. No.
So he's vengeful. He really wants to attack me. I'm in range. Because I'm 2 away. That jerk.
Why does he want to attack you?
Because he's vengeful. What means vengeful is he starts at the left.
Oh, he goes with the top one.
So whoever's top. So I'm 2 away from him. So he attacks me. What a jerk. And the problem is because I'm a hacker, I'm kind of a leanie, so my defense is at -1. So I actually take 3 damage from him.
Nice.
No, 2 damage. 2 damage. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Nobody there. Nobody there. Okay. No. So the hacker and this game's in disarray, so he wouldn't attack anyway. 2 is the elves. They're in disarray. They don't attack. So all right. I think that's the end of the bad guys attacking. So now
what does Zach do?
That's right. He hack attacks. Sorry, you're right. He hack attacks. He's vengeful, so he hack attacks me. Ha! Ha! Nice try there, buddy. His hack attack is 3, and my hack defense is 3. 4. So he
Why
tries
is your hack defense 4?
because it's my special ability.
Okay.
Because I'm a hacker. I get +2 to hack to attack and +3 to hack defense.
Wow, right. Okay.
Because I'm a hacker.
Mine
He
is
tried to
good.
bypass my firewalls, and he saw who the superior hacker was.
Trying to bypass your firewalls.
I didn't know that's that one. It's not dirty.
No.
No.
I never implied such a thing.
No. Prop sign for it. Okay, Zach, do your attack. Hey, Blackbird, do your attack.
That's 1, 2, 3 because the Krav Maga, and then 4, 5 because of the Blackbird Bolt.
So you take out the control game?
Yep.
All right, so this goes back to the gang hideout, but because you killed him in combat, Zach, you immediately rocket to the top of the Sidekick of Interest chart. All right, good job. And so who did you kill again? You killed 4, so let's get rid of that. So keep the, put that in the, put like in a discard next to that. That's the maximum security prison. But keep these in there so you kind of know the order things came out.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so that's done with combat. And I think it'll go a lot faster now that we sort of have what's going on.
Yeah.
End phase, the city terror. For each city gang not in disarray, normally if I hadn't hack attacked this guy would be in active and he would cause the city terror to go up. But since he's in disarray, nothing happens. Go ahead. You have a question?
No, I was the one that actually did that.
Yeah.
No.
You hack attack.
I knew that. I was just testing.
No.
Okay, and then finally regroup for everything in disarray. Rotate it so everything's regrouping. It's like, hey, wait a minute.
What is it? Eh?
Oh, other way.
Oh, weird. Now they're in even more disarray.
Okay. All right, so that is the end of our first turn. Okay.
All right.
So, Amethyst Arrow, you are the least interesting sidekick, and we have because we're now in a 2 phase. You have to read 2 bad news.
All right. GDOs. John Frost hackers pull off a distributed denial of service attack on the city. No sidekick can issue a hack attack this turn.
Okay. That means I can't
Hack
hack it.
attack. The villain employs some hackers on his payroll. A hack attack of 2 is immediately initiated against all sidekicks. A failure to defend by a sidekick means that the sidekick must discard a card. What does it mean to defend?
So, what's your hack defense?
It's 1.
1. And what's the hack attack?
2.
So you would have to discard a card.
Okay, there's
You get to
nothing
choose.
There's nothing I can do?
No. So hack attacks aren't bad because you don't lose damage, but you lose cards. So
Yeah.
it's a different kind of...
That's rough.
Where's the discard?
Oh, right here. This is the General Sidekick Discard!
In all caps.
In all caps.
But
Just so
Right.
you know, you know.
that sucked.
That sucked, Beavis. Alright, reveal the next villain.
6.
Whoa. It's some Yeti. Yeti Yankovic. Fantastic.
He goes to the caves.
Yep.
Now he has a range of 0, so all he's going to do is sit there and kind of protect the
Go.
caves. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now it's our turn. We need to take out some bad guys, huh? I think
Absolutely.
I could probably... I can't hack attack because of that bad news.
I have no combat bonuses. I need to get combat bonuses.
Well, so Lieutenant Jerry and Lieutenant Ben only have a 1 defense, and they only have 1 hit point. So you could probably take out Lieutenant Jerry or Lieutenant Ben. I was going to take out one, you could take out the other.
Since my special power has to do with using police to defeat gangs, maybe I should go to the police station.
Yeah, go to police. That's not a bad idea. Okay.
That seems to make sense to
I
me. but-
think. So which direction is going? I saw that you had the Ring of Clarity. Gets +1 range. Maybe you could pass that to me.
I discarded it.
Oh, you had to discard it.
I didn't have to, but it seems less good than my other cards.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
could be wrong.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So that means I'm going to have to actually move to Lieutenant Ben or Jerry to take one of them out. Then. Okay, I'm going to move. Go ahead.
Probably gonna take out. I don't know, either one.
Okay. Well, if you can't actually attack anything, I think you'll be too far away. So why don't you could probably be in you'll probably be in secret identity form.
When I go to the police station?
Yeah. Well, because you'll be down here. I don't think anything will be close enough.
You can
No.
shoot. You can shoot Yeti Yankovic if you want.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I could, it's true.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna move to the police station.
yeah.
All right.
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna move up to Zach. I have to take out 1, so you have to take out 5.
All right.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. So we're all moved. So everyone gather resources. Gather a card from your location. Oh, cool! I found a secret entrance, everybody. Here's a secret entrance from the streets to the caves. So whenever you go to the streets or the caves, you can instead draw a card at the other location. So if I went to the caves, I could draw a streets card. From the streets, I can draw a caves card.
Cool.
So, cool. I found a secret entrance.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
all right,
question
sorry,
for
go
you.
ahead.
If I'm using police forces to dispatch a gang, does my range apply?
Oh, so it's like you're calling on, remember those things called payphones? You're calling on your payphone and saying, hey, police, there's a gang activity here. So there's no range.
So, I don't need to worry about
You
range.
don't know about range.
Oh,
Because you're just calling up and saying, hey, go take out these gangs.
Okay, I gotcha.
All right, so let's see, we did move. We are now in decide. I'm going to be in hero mode because I'm going to
Me
attack.
too.
Yep.
Everyone's in hero mode? Okay. Pipeline supply line. So I'm going to give you this. And were you going to give me something? Perhaps in the... Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, except I can't use act. Go back to the location. Okay. All right.
You can't pass these cards,
Which
can
ones?
you, when you pass cards? Or does it have to be leads?
Oh, you can pass any card that
Pass
you
the card.
any card that you have in your hand at the start of the pipeline supplies. I can't pass a card that I just got. Right.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay. So like 7 markers, right? You can pass any cards you want. The only thing you can't pass, really the only things you can't pass are your powers and your ZNet communicators. Everything else is fair game. If you put it in front of you, you can take it back into your hand and still pass it.
Okay.
So anything's fair game to pass. All right. Everyone populated?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So execute. Put stuff in front of you that you want to use. You're gonna get the turn translator. You can do some. Oh, you can't hack attack this turn though, right? Because he turned off hack attack.
Yes, that's fine.
But you
Like this stays in play, right?
Yeah, it stays in play.
Okay.
What kind of gang are the elves in play?
No, they're still in disarray. Well, they're in play, but they're in disarray right now.
They're over there.
Yeah,
in the suburbs.
It's these guys?
Yeah.
No, that's they're 2.
That's what their 2 is.
Their 2 is, okay.
The gang is 3.
And are they considered controlled or uncontrolled?
They're neither. They're not a gang.
They're not a gang.
So it says up in the upper right-hand corner, every card in the upper right-hand corner tells you what a type is. Hero, gang, minion, a thug. So
is it beneficial to knock out Abominable Snowman other than, well, of course, block? We need to get rid of him to get to here.
At some point, yeah. So if you can do anything to chip away at stuff, it's not a bad idea.
What's his health?
His health is
3.
3.
Yeah, we use a DR1.
Yeah, but he's actually, if you get over there, he can do some damage to you.
It looks like he has an attack of 4.
Yeah, so he's pretty bad.
Okay.
Right.
Why? Yeah, but he doesn't move, does he?
He doesn't move.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. So let's see. Everyone done execute? Did you put all the cards in front of you wanted for this next turn? Did you want to do some police forces to take out any gangs?
I can't really.
Did you give him a police force? So you have 2 police forces.
Do I?
You should. I gave you 1.
There's one with the.
So if you want to, you could just use. Normally it takes me and Zach would take 3 police forces to get rid of this control gang, but you could just discard 2 police forces with your special power and get rid of that right now. I think that's
Gotcha.
probably good.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Right there. Hello, police! There's a controlled gang here. I think you can take it out. Bloop. So this goes back. Now, since you called the police to dispatch it, your psychic convention is going because you didn't actually beat him up. You just, hey, somebody called the police. So it's kind of lame, but you still took out the gang, so that's important.
Okay.
All right. So
that's
we're now.
all I could really do then.
So we're now in combat. I'm not going to hack attack. Nobody's going to hack attack because we can't, because of the bad news. So now the bad guys get to attack. In city order, starting with 5. So he is opportunistic, so he's going after you. He's going to do 1 damage to you.
Question.
Yes, sir.
So was discarding those considered an attack?
No.
So I can still attack?
You can still attack.
That guy, okay.
Yes. Yeah, when you dispatch police forces to take out a gang, it's not considered an attack.
Okay.
So you took 1 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 1, this is...
So I'm sorry. Are we past this already? Because I would have attacked Abominable Snowman.
It's not our turn to attack. The bad guys get to attack us first.
Oh, they attack first.
Yeah, we're screwed. We're like these tiny peon psychics. The bad guys just kind of pummel us.
Gotcha.
That's the other reason we're doing a secret identity, so we can protect ourselves. Lieutenant Ben, he's vengeful, so he's going to attack Blackbird if he can, which he can.
Yeah.
So you take another damage. Sorry, Zach.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, 5-1. Oh, Hacker Noir. So he's going to hack attack the Soy, which is you.
Yep.
Oh, but you have now your hack defense. Oh, he still takes you because his hack attack is 3,
Oh, jeez.
and your hack attack is now 2. So it's better, but you still have to discard a card.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh man, sorry man.
Lost the talc pad.
That was pretty cool. Discard any time to move any location. All right, 2. Oh, they're still in disarray, and 3. Oh, this game went away. So let's go ahead and put that in the discard pile, please. Yeah, just over there. That was the one you actually dispatched from the police forces. Okay. And 6. Nobody's in range. His range is 0, so he can't hit anybody, so it doesn't attack. Okay, I think we're done with it. Now we get to attack. Any order we want. So this can be important because both me and Zach are going to take out guys. So what order do we want to be in there? I guess
I'm just going to do a point of damage.
So go and do that. Go and do that.
It's just 1 point of damage.
So
he's got 1 defense and I've got 2 attack. So
put that on him. Okay. Zach, which order do you want to do this? Do you want me to be at the top or do you want to be at the top of the switch chart?
How much health do you have?
We both have 12, but I have like -1 defense. Let me do it since you have 3 damage. So you go first. You take out Lieutenant Jerry. Okay. So So all of a sudden, Zach rockets to the top, but he already is at the top. Okay. Oh no, he goes. Yeah, that's the gang hangout. Right there.
Oh yeah.
That's the maximum security person. Okay, and then I will attack 1. So Lieutenant Ben. So I rocket to the top. Sidekick start. Because I do 1 damage and he only has 1 hit point. So.
Traitorous cops.
And okay, I think that's it for combat.
I believe so.
So in City Terror, if there's any gangs out, which they're not, and regroup. So everything in disarray. Okay, so this is bad because the elves are now active again. And the reason that's bad is in the bad news phase. At the end of the bad news phase, the city chair is going to go up 1. Is you got this roving group of elves roaming the city. Freaks everybody out, man.
It freaked me out.
Freak me out.
We know what elves are like.
I do.
They love to eat human flesh.
It's true.
I'm not sure that's true. Let's move on. All right, top of the round. LAS, that's you. Bad news, everybody.
Just 1 this time.
Just 1.
Forces rising. The villain deploys some forces up the caves. Destroy the top location card in the cave city deck.
Out of the game. For this turn. It comes back in the next game.
That doesn't seem like the worst bad news we could have.
If you're trying to get some stuff out of there and like destroy something you want to get, you're like, no!
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, so then reveal the next villain for us.
7.
Spyro. Opportunistic. During combat, Spyro hack attacks the SO1, then normal attacks the active soy.
Sidekick interest. Sorry.
Got it.
So he gets to do both hack attack and attack. He sucks.
Gee.
So where does he appear?
He's white.
No, the downtown.
Oh, sorry, downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So take his little pearl token and put it downtown. Okay, so it's now up to us, guys. So we can move now wherever you want to move.
I want to stay where I'm at.
Let's see, what can I do? I feel like, it's the end of the city, the bad news phase. The city chair needs to go up 1 because of the stupid elves. I feel like I should re-hack attack the elves. So I think that's what I'm going to do on my turn. So I can do that from anywhere. I'm going to, in the meantime, what am I going to do?
Probably going to go and...
I'm going to go here to Recon Labs.
Yeah, I really want to get some more police.
Okay, so you're just going to stay there?
I think so. There's no gangs out right now, so.
But they come out a lot.
They do have come out a lot,
Just
so.
gonna keep shooting the Yeti.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about hitting the Yeti.
Oh, you know what? We cheated. You weren't able to do damage to it because he was protected by the. He's protected. There's still. Oh no, because he was in disarray.
What?
He couldn't. So remember that there was 2 guys in front of him. There was 2 guys protecting, but you killed. We made it so you killed it first, and he was in disarray. But right now you can't attack the Yeti because he's protecting him.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can't just like pop
I
a
can't
shot.
attack the Spyro either.
No, you can't attack Spyro either. I can hack attack him. Oh right.
So we need to knock out the elves.
So what I can do is I can hack attack the elves so that you guys can attack the other things.
Okay.
And the elves are.
Right there.
They are.
Suburbs. So I'm going to put them in disarray so that they're not protecting anymore, so you guys can attack them.
Well, I'm going to move then because I'll go to Rincon Labs.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not being clear. Since I'm going to put the elves in disarray on my turn, you can still attack the Yeti.
Okay.
So
Got it.
I'm just saying we have to be careful. If I didn't do
They're in
that,
disarray, they don't protect the people
Correct.
behind them.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
right? And the nice thing about hack array, if I wanted to, I can hack attack anything. Only attacks observe protection. Hack attacks, you can attack anybody on the board.
Gotcha.
Right? Because you can just log in your computer and go doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Hacker Noir is gonna hack attack you.
Yes, but I've got
Not
tons
me.
of defense
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
character.
so.
Alright, so did everyone move where they want to move?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you're gonna go downtown. Alright, everyone draw your card. Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that. Oh, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Instead of moving, I was in the streets. I'm gonna move to the police station with you because what I want to do is I want to get a police force, but I also want to be able to discard my leads here. So when we get to execute phase, I'm going to go and unlock your HQ. Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Okay. But you're still going to put the elves in disarray.
I'm still going to put the elves in disarray because
Okay.
there's no range. It's hacking. You can attack them.
Good. And this guy has 3 points, 2 now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. So everyone's moved. Everyone's gathered resources. You got your card.
I did.
Okay. Decide hero or secret identity. I'm going to hack attack, so I have to be in hero form.
I'm in hero form.
Okay.
Hero form.
Populate supply lines. Zach, I'm going to go and give you this police forces. Maybe you want to pass it to Kurt. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, because we have another turn going this way.
Do you want to pass anything to me? I don't think I need.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So then now we execute. If there's something you want to put in front of you, so I'll do my execute first.
Yes, please.
So I'm going to discard 4 leads.
Wow, that's a lot.
To unlock the force field controller. So I have this in front of me now. The force field controller unlocks this new location, Hero HQ. This is sort of like, it is nothing like the Hall of Justice from the Super Friends. Nothing like it. So this
completely
is
different.
completely different. So, so we unlock that. So that there's, you know, that there's good stuff there.
Hall of Jurisprudence.
Sure, the short alleyway of jurisprudence.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so that's my turn. That's my execute phase. Do you guys want to play stuff in front of you before you go into combat?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
All right then.
Well, no, this is a discard thing. So.
Okay. All right. So now, bad news. So I'm going to hack attack. I'm going to hack attack the elves. Put them in disarray for 2 turns because I think it's still 3 minus 1, so 2. So they're in disarray for 2 turns. All right. So now they get to attack. Nothing there. 7 is Spyro. So he hack attacks the soy. That's me. What's his hack attack? 3. Oh, but darn, my hack defense is 4. Nothing happens, Spyro. Sorry, buddy. And then he normal attacks the soy, which is actually. This is what I want to explain. There's a soy and an active soy. Since we could all be in secret identity mode, the soy is the person always at the top of the chart. If I was in secret identity mode, then the active soy would be Blackbird.
Gotcha.
So that's the idea there.
So he's attacking you.
He's attacking me. Jerk, can he reach me?
Nope.
He's upper 2/6.
Range of 1.
So then he will attack the closest person to him, which is you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, man. And he does 3 damage. Your defense is 1, so you take 2 damage. Ooh,
Nice.
we need to get you some first aid kits.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's alright.
All right, Hacker Noir, hack attacks me. Nice try, buddy. You're just not strong enough. And then 2 is
They're
the elves.
gonna keep trying.
Yeah. All right. Now you guys get to attack.
Okay. I'm going to discard this to add +1 to my attack,
Nice.
which does 2 points of damage to the Yeti, which I believe kills him.
Yay!
Yes. Nice.
So, you know what that means? Wow, did you hear about what Emma the Stereo did? She killed that Yeti with 1 arrow! And some police. that goes here.
Police
The General Sidekick Discard!
Yes. Sorry.
That's great. I just like saying that. General Sidekick Discard!
Alright, awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to attack Spyro.
Okay.
I have a half.
His defense is 1.
Yep.
Can you reach him?
He has a health of 2.
Do you have a wait? Oh, you're on the downtown? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his health?
He has a health of 2.
So how much damage you doing?
3 total. He has a dare of 1. Please 2.
Okay. Oh, you took him out?
I did.
Straight up?
Uh-huh.
Straight up. You go, girl.
Unless you just went to the top of the pile again.
Yeah, sorry, man. Well,
It's alright.
Well, I mean, that's why sometimes you'd have to decide the order, but that's
Yeah, well, you know.
okay. All right, that's end of combat. End phase, city terror for each gang. There's no gangs. However, regroup, so the elves regroup. And we got to kill those elves.
But they're not quite active yet, right?
Not yet. They have 1 more turn.
They've been there since the first
Okay,
turn.
so least. Oh, I'm the least interesting. Oh, you guys should have told me I wasn't very interesting.
Sorry, man.
It's not very interesting. So bad news.
So you had to hear about it before.
Villain's plot easy. There's a gang coup. John Frost seizes control of an uncontrolled gang. The most recently revealed uncontrolled gang is flipped to the controlled side. Any damage to the gang remains. If there are no uncontrolled gangs, nothing happens.
Wow. So nothing happens.
Nothing happens. City work. All hack attacks are limited to a range of 1 orthogonal distance only until the end of the act. Keep this card in play as a reminder. But the end of the act is coming up, so it's actually not that big a deal. This is the best time to get that. It just means I can only hack attack things that are 1 away.
Got it.
Does that also apply to them?
Sure.
Sweet.
But we already killed 1 with that attack. So, all right, and then I reveal. You can reach that.
Yeah. I just worried about Hacker Noir getting rid of more of my cards.
Ozymandias. Nice. Riding on the rails of the crazy train. Add +1 to the city terror at the end of bad news while Ozzy is active.
That means we're gonna have to. That's gonna have to go up at the end of the bad news phase.
He only attacks if his villain boss is revealed.
Okay.
But he has 3 or 5. 3 of those.
It's a 3.
Yeah.
Does he have any DR?
Yes. His DR is 2.
Ooh, jeez.
So where is he? We need to move his apparel token to the warehouse district. Bloop. So he's not going to attack anybody, but he's annoying because he just sits there making the city terror go up.
Gotcha.
He's kind of annoying.
Okay.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Who's that crazy guy in the warehouse district just sitting there?
He's a wuss.
Ah, ha, ha, ha,
Yelling about a train or something?
Okay. So that was okay. So that is the end of the bad news. However, because he's in play, the City Terror goes up 1.
Hey, Ozymandias, if you close your eyes forever.
Oh, stop. Stop. All right, sidekick phase. Move.
There aren't a lot of people who get that reference, except you will.
We should probably take out Hacker Noir or because the elves are in disarray, I actually get to I get +1 against them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you should do that.
I'm gonna totally do that. I'm gonna move here to the suburbs.
Okay.
That's my special power. A Depredator. If someone's in disarray, I get +1 against them.
Nice.
Secret entrance.
Allows you to go straight to the caves. If you wanted to, you could actually go straight to the streets, but it's faster just to go straight there. But
Yeah. I just know what to do here. I still don't have any real combat enhancements.
Well, there's some really good stuff at the Recon Labs and some really good stuff at Hero HQ.
That's what I'm thinking. I might try Hero HQ since we just opened it. So.
Okay. I mean, that's why it's hidden, because it's kind of a cool place. Okay, everyone's moved. Go ahead and gather your cards. So, Zach, you can't get a card here, right?
Oh, I can't.
So you might want to move somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll go to Recon Labs instead.
The only reason I can get a card here because it's my home. Were you going to take out the Hacker or were you going to take out the Elves? What were you thinking originally before you did that?
Oh. Well, I was originally going to go and attack Ozymandias, but...
Oh, he's in the warehouse district. He's right here.
Oh, wait. I could have made it to...
That's fine.
I don't know, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. You probably want to go to Secret Identity mode since you're not going to attack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Might as well get a lead. Okay. I'm actually going to hack attack the Elves, so... we need to... Ozzy's going to cause a +1 City Terror too.
I have at least a temporary antidote to that.
Okay, cool. Alright, so everyone's decide. So pipeline supplies, I don't have anything real interesting, unless you want to lead. Do you have anything interesting to give me?
No, I have something that I want to get to Zach eventually.
Well, so remember at the end of the morning, so you should wait to the end of the act.
Got it.
Go ahead, what was your question?
So, I'll populate this into the supply line. Do I get my lead now? For being Secret Identity?
You get your lead in Secret Identity, draw a lead card, then place a lead card. So you got your lead first.
Okay.
Or actually, you got your lead after you populate the sorry. Alright, so we're in execute phase now. I'm not playing anything in front of me. Actually, I do have the force field control.
What is that? Was I supposed to get a lead card?
Yes, because you're Secret Identity mode.
Hello.
So just a reminder, the Cave Warrior card, not the Batmobile, is available in the caves for 6 cards. The X-Ray Specs are available in the suburbs for 3, and the Energy Bands of Gog, kind of like Captain
Can we
Marvel's
just
thing.
get this?
But you have to discard 6 leads at that location to get
6
it.
leads, wow.
Yeah. The nice thing about heroic items is they last between issues. So now that we've got the Hero HQ unlocked, it's unlocked for the rest of the game. For the rest of all 6 issues of the game, I should say.
Got it. Interesting. Okay.
Alright, so let's see, that was execute. Everyone's done executing? Putting cards in front of them they want? Okay, combat phase. Side attacks. Am I going to hack attack? No, I'm going to actually do a normal attack. So the bad guys get to attack. Ozymandias doesn't attack because no one's revealed. They're in disarray, so no attack. So it's our turn. I'm the one who's attacking.
So the Hacker Noir tries to attack you, right?
He tries to, but again, my firewalls are too much for him.
He has a 0 defense.
Oh, no. He attacks the soy. And that's...
Which is me, but I'm in Secret Identity.
No, he can... So hack attacks still work in Secret Identity mode. That's why it's on there. Because you can hack attack anything anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are or what you are. So the hack attack still gets you.
Okay.
So your hack attack is 2. What's his hack attack?
3.
Oh, okay. So you have to get rid of a card.
Can I get rid of this card?
You can get rid of any card you want. I would keep that card. That's a good card. You're the best person to use it because you're the scientist. But you can get rid of it if you want to get rid of it.
Some other good cards.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Are you in the combat phase, right? Have they attacked already?
They're attacking right now.
Okay. As soon as they're done, I'll do what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So.
Mwah!
Okay. Go ahead.
We're done.
Mm-hmm.
I am breaking cover, so I can do this right now.
Cool.
And I'm going to. How many points does he have?
Who's the elves or Hacker Noir?
Hacker Noir.
He has 2 hit points and he has 0 defense.
I kill him.
Nice.
Thank you.
You know what that means? Well, he normally would go there, but he's a bad news.
Yeah.
Thugs go back to the bad news deck. So you rocket to the top of the side of your adventure start because you defeated the guy.
That's fine.
This guy's made me discard like 3 cards.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
my god.
Alright, so...
Well, we don't have to deal with him anymore.
So it is now my attack. So I'm going to do 3 damage to the elves. Their hack defense is 1, so I do 2. They have 1 hit point left. Right? Damage persists. Right? That's why I was hoping for. Someone might have had a police force to get an extra +1, so I can just take them out. Okay, that's end of attacks. End phase. City Terror. Raise City Terror by 1 for each active gang. Nope. Regroup. Everything in disarray. Regroup. So the City Terror is about to go up 2.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because he raises the City Terror and the elves raise the City Terror.
Okay.
So the City Terror is going to go up 2 at the end of this phase. However, we are now at the end of morning. So turn your card over. This is what happens at the end of morning. Basically 2 things at the end of morning. Is it the end of night? No. So we'll keep going. Change the direction of supply. So now we're passing the other way, just like 7 Wonders. You're now passing... Oh, sorry, this way. I'm passing to you and you're passing this way.
Gotcha.
Okay. Take all cards from the general Sidekick discard and put them back in play. So you have to sort them. This will take a second.
Shuffle them back in or put them
No,
on the
no,
bottom?
put them on the bottom. Shuffle them, but then put them on the back.
Oh,
bottom. So the idea here is that this is like the police forces. A couple of shifts are out, but they were refreshed. It's, you know, they all had some breakfast, so now they're coming back.
Gotcha.
And so and the new shift at the warehouse has come in, so they brought some stuff back that was lost. Same in the suburbs. Mom made some apple pie. Suburbs.
Mom.
Okay, then finally, start the next act. So, who is least interesting? Oh, I'm still not very interesting.
Sorry,
That's okay. Recruiting. Flip the top Rincon Labs card. Bum, bum, bum. If it is a scientist, they defect to the bad guys. Destroy that scientist. Okay. And then reveal the next villain for me, please, Craig.
Of
Okay, reach up there. Frosty!
Frosty the Snowman.
He was a jolly happy soul.
Uh-oh. He's hanging out with Ozymandias.
Yeah,
Frosty's probably a metal fan.
probably.
Let me look at him. He only has 2 hit points, though.
But
But
he
he's got a 2
regenerates.
shield.
And he regenerates.
What is the regenerate? Oh, regenerate +1 at the end of the turn. Oh, wow, okay. So he's a little harder to kill.
Hard kill.
Alright.
Okay, is
I
now.
have 2 defense, so.
Yeah. Alright, move. Where does everyone want to move? I'm gonna finish taking out the elves, I guess. Because we need to.
There's no gangs right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the elves, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Alright.
One of you guys should. Can you hack attack Ozymandias? Because you do have a +2 hack attack, because otherwise the City Terror is just gonna fly up next turn.
Oh, that's true.
So we are on. What phase are we on now?
We're currently on move, trying to figure out where everyone's gonna go.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the police station.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here. Zach, where are you gonna go? If you hack attack, you can go anywhere.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go uptown
Okay.
to get some items. Looking for some
Uptown,
specific-
funk you up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna go uptown. Okay. All right, everyone, gather cards from your location. Okay. Alright, everyone decide if you want to be in secret or hero. I'm gonna be in hero form because I'm gonna try to take out the elves.
I'm gonna be in hero.
I am not gonna be in hero form.
Alright.
So I go.
Populate supply lines if somebody want to pass along. Remember, we're passing the other direction now.
Yes.
So we're passing. You're passing. Zach, you're passing to me. Are you trying to get leads right now, Kurt?
Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, leads would be great.
Sure.
Thanks.
Hey, you like Xenite shards?
Anyone likes Xenite shards, but you can't pass the card you just got this turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use the card. Or can I?
Yeah, and execute. You can put it in front of you.
Okay.
Just put it in front of you. Say, hey, look, I got a Xenite shard. Unlike Kryptonite in every way whatsoever.
Wait enough. Alright, I'm ready.
Oh, we saw Aquaman, did I tell you?
Did you like it?
I thought it was really stupid.
I loved it.
But I kind of liked it.
I loved it. I loved the movie.
But it was really stupid.
Yeah.
It was so pretty to look at, though. I could watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
Plus Jason Momoa and Amber Heard.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
All right.
So I think we're in execute phase now. If you want to play something in front of you, go ahead.
I'd love to do that. First aid.
Oh, nice.
He'll lose 2
Yay.
points.
Woo. Okay,
Thought you might like that card.
Yeah, a little first aid.
It's a good card.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we're in combat phase now. Are you gonna hack attack, Zach?
I am.
That sounds cool to say. Hack attack, Zach. So I think you just put him in disarray 90.
Hang on. Did we get all of our executes?
Oh no, go and do those if you haven't finished them yet.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do this. I'm gonna draw 2 police forces from the police station.
Oh, okay.
If they're available, which hopefully they will be.
Yeah. The deck empties, right? There's only 8 cards here. So the police, many times in games, the police station does actually empty out.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? Oh yes, and I'm gonna discard this to move the terror track back too.
Oh, nice. Nice!
Sweet.
Very nice. Okay. Okay. I feel a little bit better about that.
I think we're fine. Yeah. This guy's a wuss. Famous last words.
Famous last words. All right. So they attack. So 8. He's in disarray. Well, he's going to attack anyway. 9. Frosty. He is vengeful.
Yep.
So
3. Range 2.
So vengeful. Range 2. So vengeful. Can he reach you?
He can hit me.
No, he can't reach you.
No, he can't.
But he can reach Zach. So he's going to do 2 points of damage to you, Zach.
Total?
I just healed this. Yeah, 2 points of damage. Okay. 9. Let's see what's next. 2. The elves attack me. They're opportunistic, so they will attack me for 2. I take 2 damage, unfortunately. All right, now we get to attack. Oh, Zach, you hack attacked, right? So
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack and take out the elves. And do 1 last piece of damage.
Wait.
And I rocket to the top. Did you hear about Delphi? She totally punched those elves and took them all out. So put me at the top of the soy chart, please.
Oh wow.
What's that?
So this lets, if you're in secret identity and I'm in my home location, I can both get a lead and a downtown card.
No, it's well. I mean, because it's normal. It's the normal part of gather resources. If you're there, you go there, you gather resources, and you get it. So yes.
Okay.
But you don't get an extra location card at your left hand.
Oh, gangs, thugs, minions, and villains may not attack me when I'm in secret ID
Yes.
mode. That may not attack either, but you may draw a lead card in the execute part of the sidekick phase. So even if he wasn't in range of me, he couldn't do anything.
Right,
to
because
me.
you're in. So you're in.
I'm just Jade Cho, simple, the mild-mannered.
Mild-mannered Jade Cho. She is named after the artist Phil Cho, who drew a lot of this art. So
Oh, cool.
I had to incorporate him in.
Go
the
Phil.
game. Go Phil.
Beautiful art.
It is. I love
It's not
Phil.
nearly as dark as co-op.
Killing me.
That game is
So dark. So dark.
Okay, it's like Call of Cthulhu.
No. Makes
All right. I think we're
lighthearted.
We are in the end phase. There's no active gangs.
This is an in-joke, by the way.
In-joke, don't worry
Co-op
about it.
is not dark at all, but one of our insane friends thought that the artwork was dark.
Did you just call Chanda insane?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully she never watches this video.
Hopefully not.
All right. Oh, shoot. Putting him in disarray actually didn't work because he causes City Chair in the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Damn.
All right, so City Chair goes up. Well, here, let's finish this. So, are you the LAS? You are.
So first off, we have an unfortunate hostage. Bad news, everybody. Bad time to go undercover. If anyone is in secret identity from form in a location with an active bad guy, they are taken hostage.
Nope.
They can't become a
Woo!
hero.
Luckily,
While character is a hostage, they can't grab for share cards, but they can still draw cards. The psychic is no longer a hostage if they choose to become a hero on their next turn.
Okay. But luckily that isn't affected.
Yeah.
Right.
Had you been up there, it would have been a very different
That was
story.
bad. Yeah, we don't want that.
Alright, the next one is Consolidate Gangs. Villainous Plot Medium. John Frost seizes control of all uncontrolled gangs. All uncontrolled gangs are flipped to the controlled side. All damage to gangs is healed. If there are no uncontrolled gangs, one is revealed, flipped to controlled. and move to the active SOI.
So that's me.
Or streets if there are no. Oh,
Because I'm active. There is an active SOI, that's me. Because I'm active. Alright, we got a gang. You got some of those police forces that can be taken out of gang for us?
Yeah.
Okay. However, we still need to reveal. So that's the second part of this. We have to reveal.
Oh, yes. Who's this guy? Saint Nick.
Where's he?
He's in the suburbs. He's got a 5 attack and a 5 to hits.
Oh.
1 shield, 1 range attack. 0. He's good to hack though. Sidekicks may not be in their secret identity while Nick is active.
So you have to go back to hero form.
He sees you while you're sleeping.
He knows you know,
Very nice.
Very nice. Alright, whew, that was bad. So we can't go in secret identity mode.
And we can't attack him either.
No, he's not protected by anybody.
He is.
No, because these two just protect that.
No, he's not. Yeah.
It would be
They're
6
all
and
gone.
7. 6 and 7 would be the ones protected. So we can attack him, and that might be a good idea. I could put him in disarray so that you guys could not have to worry about him. Because his attack is 5. He's pretty nasty.
We're on movement phase, right?
Yes, we are now in move.
I'm
So.
moving to the streets.
Okay, move the streets. So, are you going to take out this gang for me, Kurt?
I can do that if you'd like.
Because you can dispatch it, right? That's going to cost your attack.
No, exactly.
So should I can put Saint Nick into disarray, or
Yeah,
I can put Ozymandias into disarray because he's causing city terror. Oh, by the way, we should have had a city terror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put Ozymandias in disarray.
The city needs a little terror. I mean, come on. They're wusses right now. Nothing's happening. They're all just kind of and they're drinking their lattes. I
You're
mean, come on.
supposed to be a superhero, man.
I know,
That's
but they've
fun.
got to have a little bit of. Otherwise, we're useless if we don't.
Okay.
If they're not in a little bit of fear.
I see. Killing me. I guess I'll put Ozymandias into disarray.
Okay. So if I can get one more attack.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually move closer to him because when he's in disarray, I can do more damage. So I'm going to move uptown. That's where I'm going to go. So where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to the warehouse district. If I can have one more attack, I can take out Frosty.
I can't give you anything.
I could.
Okay, that'd be good.
Which direction are we going? Oh yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. So, sir, are you in the uptown? Is this where you moved?
No, I'm going to the warehouse district.
Okay. So everyone go ahead and draw the card. Now that you're in your life, please.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to use the planetary visit. When you draw a card from a location, you draw an extra card, choose which card you want, and put the rest on the bottom of that deck.
Okay, nice.
Alright, let's see.
Alright.
Alright, so next, well, wait, we can't decide because we all have to be secret identity because of Saint Nick. I don't think I have anything particularly interesting to pass along, so.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Here.
I was actually still deciding which card he wants.
Thank you. Those are both good cards, but I'll go with this.
Alright, do you have anything interesting to give me, Zach?
I don't know. Let's see. Are you going to go to the Hero HQ anytime?
I feel like we
You guys
should.
are dealing with these guys, right?
I'm gonna put Ozymandias in disarray,
Okay.
and I think he's putting he's Frosty. So.
Oh, let me give you these.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, yeah, those are.
So,
good.
I'm sorry. Technical question. Which of these indicates range?
It's the thing that looks like an arrow.
So normally I only have 0 range, really.
Yes. But since you have long shot, the power that gives you +1.
The
Yeah.
plus one.
All these cards are the same.
Yeah, all these cards are the same. It's the power that gives you the pluses.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. Where were we? We were in decide. Well, we can't decide. We're all because of Saint Nick. So we did populate. So execute. I'm going to go and put the hidden blueprints into play. So once I go to Hero HQ, I get +1. I'm just going to put the Xenex shard up there too.
First thing I'm going to do is draw another streets card.
Nice. So that goes to the discard. To the General Sidekick discard!
Gotta scream it every time.
Oh, wow. It says to put this card into play.
Okay.
The next gang, control or uncontrolled that appears is neutralized when I discard this.
Okay, cool.
That's
That's pure, so unfortunately it doesn't affect that.
It does not, yeah,
Right.
that's true. Okay, that's alright.
So do you want to play anything else? Hint, hint, get rid of the gangs.
Maybe, but I can actually kill Frosty.
Okay. I can kill him too.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, then I'll take care of the gangs.
Okay.
It'll only cost me 1
So you're going to dispatch the gang?
Yep.
Okay. So that's the...
And I'm also going to do this too.
What's that?
Why not? It's to peek at an unrevealed villain forces card.
Okay.
Oh god, it's Mrs. Claus. She's a hacker extraordinaire. She attacks the psychic of interest, and she has a high hack attack and a high hack defense. So, just FYI.
FYI? Okay.
I'm allowed to say that, right? Because, okay.
Okay, I think we are... So have you played all the cards you want to do? We're in the execute phase right now, I think. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, combat phase. So, as anybody a hack attack? I think I'm going to hack attack Ozymandias so we can stop our city terror from going up. Mm-hmm. So my hack attack is 3, his hack defense is 1, so he goes into disarray 2. Did you do that?
Okay.
Move on. Disarray
This one?
Yeah.
Turn him all the way upside down.
Other way, other way.
Well, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it's 180, so yeah.
Okay. That's all I'm doing. All right, bad news. Bad guys attack. 8, disarray. 9, Frosty is vengeful. So is Delphi in range?
Yeah.
Crap, I'm in range. All right, so he does 3 to me. Ouch! Butthole.
How much defense do you have?
I have 0 because I'm a hacker. I'm a pasty white hacker.
Jeez, you got a lot of health.
Oh, and we all have 12 health. You mean a lot of damage?
Yeah, you're down a lot of damage.
All right, that was Frosty. The next is 10. So he's opportunistic. And, oh crap, he attacks me.
There's a range of 1.
Okay. Thank goodness, because I think I was about to die there. It would have done 5 damage to me. I would have been dead if he'd hit me. Ooh, I need to stay out of his range. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. All right. So that's their combat. Now we get to do. Now you guys get to do something.
All right.
I honestly can't do any damage, so anybody from here. I could have, like I said, could have knocked out Frosty if I hadn't thrown those away.
No, but that was still
That's
hard
alright.
to do.
I can kill Frosty.
Okay.
With this 1 police forces.
Figured you'd like that.
Total attack of 4.
Okay. So his defense is 2, and he's got 2 hit points, so that takes him out.
Nice.
So now you zoom to the top of the chart.
That's alright.
Okay, so let's see, that's the end of our attack. So City Terror, no gangs.
Can we get rid of these? Should we get rid of
No,
these?
keep them there. There are cards that cause things to go back in places. We don't,
Gotcha.
not in this game, but
Okay, just out of a habit legal.
yeah, just have it.
Got it.
So
Okay.
he regroups. Have Ozymandias regroup.
Oh,
Other way. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. And then bad news phase. You are the least interesting again.
I'm back to being. Oh, and I've got 2 of them, don't I?
No, I think you only got 1.
Okay. Villainous plot, medium. John Frost blockades the city. All players must discard a random card from their hand, which is exactly 1 card. So I have no cards.
I have 2 cards now.
Wow, I need to replenish my cards. That's a seriously important thing to do right now.
Oh, we lost the Xenon shard, dang. Okay, that's the bad news. So reveal the next villain. We already know what that is. Oh.
Yeah.
Hack attacks the soy. Oh, she's gonna hack attack you. Oh, you have no cards. You have 1 card. Well, you got this too.
Oh yeah, they're gotta go.
Are these your leads? Or did you discard those?
No, these leads need to be put on the bottom.
Okay.
These were the leads from the morning.
Okay. Ugh, this is rough.
It's really bad.
We need to head to the Hero HQ and get some good tech, I think. Shoot, I can't get there because of Saint Nick. Can someone take out Ozymandias while we're...
I got nothing.
Can you hack attack Saint Nick so that he doesn't?
Yes, I can hack attack Saint Nick.
So he doesn't attack you.
You know he's got. Oh no, he doesn't have a. He has a 1 hack defense.
So I can put him into disarray for 2 turns.
Sweet.
All right. I want to go to. I want to still. Well, I guess I'll hack attack for attack, so I can pretty much go anywhere. I'm going to go to the police station for the moment because I can't quite reach the Hero HQ.
I think I need to go to the police station too.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Then go to the police station.
Unless there's other places I might be able to get weapons. I need to be able
The
to
caves
use
have some good stuff. The Uptown has some good stuff. The Hero HQ has some good stuff. But you gotta just explore and go look for it.
And he's in, so I can't go
Right.
into secret ending mode either. Oh. Rough.
Sure.
But I'm gonna hack attack him. So at least for the next 2 turns we don't have to worry about him.
Okay.
Can you do any damage to
where's-
Ozymandias?
Where's Mrs. Claus?
Mrs. Claus in the
Uptown?
Uptown. Oh, we forgot to put her.
Sorry. Yeah.
Fine. I'm probably gonna go fight her.
Okay.
I need to go to Uptown anyway to get cards.
So we're going Uptown?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's our movement. Everyone gather resources. Please.
That's what I'm looking for.
We got no gangs right now.
Correct.
What are her stats?
Oh!
5?
Actually, hold
She's
on.
got a 1. She's got 2 defense, 5 hit points. She's got 1 range, 3 attack, 4 hacker attack, and 3 hacker defense.
Do you have a
And
scientist?
she always hack attacks
The soy.
the person. Yeah.
Which is going to be you.
So
Well, unless you're not active, but right now you have to be.
yeah, they're a potent combo. Those two. I always knew Santa Claus is evil. You know, you rearrange those letters and you know that stuff.
Satan.
Yeah. And no, not Tuz.
Oh, okay. Antas. Like Antas. It's not that big. Alright, so that was populate supply lines. I'm going to. Do you. If I gave you Zach. No, I guess Kurt. If I gave you Kurt a police force, would you use it? Could you use it this turn?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you attack something with it?
What's Mrs.
Wait,
Claus?
no one's close enough to
attack?
me. No, I can't.
Well, you can use it next turn.
Okay.
Say that again?
What's Mrs. Claus' hack attack?
Hers is 4. You're
4.
gonna. Yeah. I can barely defend against her.
Give you guys my stuff.
Oh, that way you don't have to get rid of anything. That's not a bad idea, actually.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Because that's all hack attacks do is make you discard, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good move.
Okay. All right. So that was good. Populate funds. Execute. So I have all this stuff now. Where did I get this? Thanks. Dark energy cloak. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, but you need to get that back to you. Shoot. Okay. Well, actually, I can do 2 things that could be useful. So I'm gonna do this. I might want to save this for John Frost, but I'm gonna do it now because we need to get some stuff. I'm gonna rotate 1 minion 180 degrees.
Okay.
Any minion I want.
Okay.
So I can do I want to do Ozymandias, or I want to do Saint Nick, or do I want to do Miss Claus? I could have.
I'd appreciate if you do him so I could actually go into Secret Identity and get more cards.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay,
I
I'll
really
do
need
that.
cards.
I'll
That
have
would also open up these 4
so he goes
turns.
into disarray too. So 180 degrees. Okay, so that's my execute. Okay. And then that is all I'm doing for execute. Okay. All right.
I'm not doing anything for
Right.
execute. I can't.
So combat phase 11. She
Well,
had-
you're gonna hack attack? Or?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hack attack first. I'm gonna go ahead and hack attack. Might as well hack attack him and put him another. Or I can put Ozymandias into disarray a little bit more.
She's about to hit me for what, 3?
Shot a huge.
No, she only hack attacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why she even has a regular combat.
There's some cards that tell you that they get to attack too.
Ah, gotcha.
I see.
Shoot, I wonder. Well, I can't reach anything, so I'm gonna hack attack Saint Nick or Ozymandias. I can't because I can't do anything with this clause. Her hack defense. Oh wait, what's my hack attack? My hack attack is 3 and her hack defense is 3, so I can't do anything to her. So let me hack attack Saint Nick. Another. No, let's put Ozymandias in a full
Yeah, because otherwise
1, 2. Right.
he would regroup
Right, he'd
and
regroup.
then
All right, so I'll do that. That's my hack attack.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So
And then the bad guys attack.
they're all on disarray except for
Miss Claus, she hack attacks you. You don't have any resources.
Jokes on her. I don't
Jokes
have
on her.
any
I don't
cards.
have anything. Wait. All right. Okay. It's no gang, so regroup. Everything in disarray regroups. Goes back counterclockwise.
I was gonna hit her for 1.
Oh, go ahead and do that. Sorry, I didn't realize you had an attack. Do it.
Yeah. Just one punch.
Nice.
So he goes
It goes counterclockwise.
like that, and like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Who is least interesting? Analyst Arrow. You're just not very interesting in this game, are you?
Hey, I've been a hero a couple times. What's up? An uncontrolled gang appears in downtown.
No, they don't. You have a police presence. Nice.
Dinner?
Just put that there.
And uh-oh, the bully appears.
Where does he appear?
In the streets.
Okay, put him in the streets.
He's opportunistic and other things.
Oh, he actually has range. He has range of 3. But you can take him out pretty quickly. He's only got 1 defense, so. But he's annoying because he just like kind of picks up one shots at you all the time. It's very annoying.
Okay.
Alright, reveal! Bum bum bum!
The big bad.
Oh dear.
John Snow.
John Frost.
Whatever.
Very different.
Sorry.
I don't want to get sued by George R. R. Martin, the sea captain from The Simpsons. So you should read that. You should read that out loud.
Okay, villain, John Frost. 7 attack, 2 range attack, 3 defense, 2 hack, 4 hack defense. Does not move at all.
But he has 10 hit points.
10 hit points. During the combat phase, John directs all active villain forces who wouldn't attack normally to attack.
Ozymandias. But he's...
If no subordinate villain forces are active, John himself attacks during the combat phase. He's vengeful.
So if we put Mrs. Claus in disarray, he would attack because everything, none of his subordinates would be active.
Gotcha.
So. Okay.
Okay.
All right. At this point, there's no more revealing. We have revealed the bad guy.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to move.
So yes, we need to move. Since Saint Nick is in disarray, I'm going to go do a little bit of damage to him. I'm going to move to the suburbs.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Oh man. I don't want to end up in Rincon Lounge. It's a bad place to be.
Do you want to end up in Hero HQ? Because I can give you some good stuff at Hero HQ.
Oh, I think it increases my range.
No, you'll have a range of 1. Somebody should take out the bully because he's just going to kind of.
I'd like to, but I need to. I can't end there, right? Because I might be fighting him.
No. Because he doesn't attack while he has a subordinate active.
So I can go there and avoid him?
Yeah.
I'm going there then.
He just want to attack you.
I'm going there.
Okay.
Over, take out the bully.
Okay. All right,
You're going to take out the bully?
Alright, everyone draw their cards at their location.
Oh, can I draw cards here or no?
Yeah. No, you can't because the bully's there.
Damn. Cards.
Jesus. If you have...
Kurt, can you take out the bully or no?
I could.
Okay.
Would you like me to?
Yes. I'll go to the suburbs then, and then help you with.
If anybody has any scientists, I sure would like them.
Saint Nick.
He is a scientist, but he can't pass that card because it's part of his intrinsic nature.
No, I need scientists.
Alright.
But it's alright.
Alright, everyone's moved. Decide I'm going to be in hero form because I'm going to
I have to be in hero. No, we don't have to be in hero form.
We don't have to be in hero form because we got Saint Nick. Do you want to be in disarray or in
No, because I want to take out the bully.
Okay.
How much damage are you gonna do?
I'm going to. Well, it depends. I've got a Blackbird bolt, so I can do a lot. I think I can take him out. How much does he have right now?
He has 5 hit points,
And what's his damage reduction?
2 armor.
Ugh, do 7 damage. I can do 5. I need to do another 2.
Well, it's a
I'll
start.
be doing a 1.
You can do 1. That's still something.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do that. Unless somebody has a. Do you have a police force you could give Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then he could take out the. Then we could take out Saint Nick.
Are we doing that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Are we passing?
So we decide. We've been hero secret identity.
I'm hero.
I'm hero.
I'm here.
All right. Populate spawn. So yes, passing cards now.
Oh, I'm not gonna lose this, right?
You're gonna lose one of the cards. Can you give him? There's an extra card.
No.
No crap. I can't give you a card.
Well, yes, I could. I could give you this card too.
Is it a crap card?
Well,
It's not great.
If he has an extra scientist, it's not a crap card at all. But he needs to have another scientist.
I'm about to be hack attacked and lose all my cards.
Well, use some of those.
Can't.
Well, I shouldn't pass that to you.
Then you should. I know something. What we could do is you could pass the card you just got to me. I'll call the card you just got to me, and then I can get them back to you with this, so you can take them out. After, because I can do this. You can use the Xenite Communicator time. After she attacks you, then I can pass them immediately back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So give me all those. That's your.
But she can't pass the line. Just pass.
Yeah, I can't pass.
Yes. So you don't want you probably would have passed that to him.
Wouldn't have passed
Yeah.
it to you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. That was populate. So execute. I'm going to put this in front of me because I'm going to use my police forces. Oh no, I'm not because I'm going to pass these back to Saturday. But I will use the Blackbird Bolt. So make it +2 then my turn.
2, 3, 4, 5. Right?
I'm going to do 5. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Okay, and then combat phase. So, anybody gonna hack attack?
No, but
Okay.
I'm gonna discard this so I have a free attack.
Okay, so let's do their attack. So 8, disarray. Bully attacks opportunistic. The closest is you.
Yep.
You take 1 damage.
Yep. First damage I've taken today.
Yep. Okay, 11. Miss Claus hack attacks you. Takes away your card, but you don't have any right now. Okay, so I'll immediately use my discard by Xenite Communicator and give you back your cards. Cool. Okay. Let's see, then what else? 11, 12 doesn't attack because he still has active forces, and 10 is still in disarray. Barely. But we're about to take him out. Okay, I think it's now our attack.
I'm gonna take out the bully.
You're going to take out the bully? Go
I
for
have
it.
a 3 attack, he's got a 1 defense.
Okay.
So he's gone. We'll just make it the top, but
Yep.
I won't be there very long.
Actually, you should stay at the top. You should have done that last because you're the one who's the least hurt. But it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, I'm going to, who do we want at the top, me or you? I'm going to have you at the top.
Okay.
So why don't you go first with your attack?
Alright. Attack of 4.
So you do 2 damage to him, and then I do my Blackbird Bolt, and he's in disarray, so I do the rest. So move me to the top of the chart.
Knock him out?
Yeah, he's gone.
Sweet.
Now who's naughty or nice? Or dead.
Or dead. Sounds like a very bad horror movie from the 80s.
It sounds like something Arnold Schwarzenegger would say.
Yeah.
You're not, I'm not, you're not naughty or nice.
You're
You're
dead.
dead. Mother, no.
Okay. So 10 is gone. 10 is gone.
80s movies.
80s movies. Did you do your attack, Kurt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
take the
Grab the bully.
Alright, regroup. So, no city terror, so regroup.
She's everything's fine there. Okay.
Okay. Alright, end of the afternoon. Okay.
Uh-oh. Down to the last day. Gotta knock some people out.
Okay, supply lines changes, all these cards come back.
Got any scientists?
We accidentally destroyed a scientist, remember? They defected.
We did.
They're all in Recon Labs.
Yeah, the scientists should all be in Recon Labs. Oops. We need to get some big tech because John Frost is going to kick our patootie unless we do.
Yeah. Oh, I can go to Secret Identity again, right?
Yeah.
I can get more stuff.
'Cause I got rid of
should
Saint Nick.
totally do that. Alright, I'm going to Hero HQ.
Okay,
My
that's
turn.
where I'm going to. Yeah, that's where everyone's going.
I think I'm gonna go to Uptown.
Oh, way to break the curve. Okay,
Splitter.
splitter.
Alright.
Hold on, no. That was just the end of the act. We still have to do bad
yeah.
news.
Oh, bad news, yeah.
So that's you, Blackbird.
Street gang, an uncontrolled gang appears in Uptown. Alright.
Uncontrolled, so they're a little bit easier to defeat. You only have to discard 1 police force to take that guy out.
Yeah, so maybe I'll go to the police station.
Okay.
And I don't need to. I'm not affected
We
by
would
them.
normally reveal, but there's no.
Still draw.
Yeah, you can still draw because it's your home. Right, everybody move. I'm gonna go to Hero HQ. And because I have the hidden blueprints, I can just draw 2 cards.
Nice.
So I got a Zeonite shard. So I have 2 Zeonite shards. I need something that takes Zeonite shards to operate. So, all right.
Decide.
I'm going to. What can I
Secret.
do? Do I want to hack attack or do I want to get into leads?
I need leads.
Maybe it's time to start thinking about getting like energy bands of Gog or something. So I'm going to go into secret identity mode too. Oh, you know what? Somebody needs to worry about Ozymandias.
What's he gonna do?
He's just gonna. Well, now that John Frost is out, he's gonna start attacking. If he comes back, I guess I could put him in disarray. Some more. I'll put him back in disarray. I'll hack attack. So I'll stay in hero mode. Okay. Everyone know what they're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Puppet supply lines.
Oh, do we get our cards?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get your? Yeah, I got my cards. Did you get your cards, Kurt?
I got my card from the location.
You don't
where
get
that
lead
leads.
until they execute, so not just
We
your.
don't get lead until I execute. Got it.
Okay, populate supply lines. I don't think there's anything I need to pass.
And you're about to be hacked.
Actually, I'm gonna give this to you, Kurt.
Oh, I think it's the other way.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's this way. You're right. Let me give this to you. You didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. And I'm also going to give you back this dark energy cloak, which requires. I'm going to give you things required of the scientists.
Okay.
You're more likely to be able to get stuff that has scientists because you are one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pass that back.
Okay. Oh, dark. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we
I know
need to
it
get
is.
science. All right. Execute. Well, that's what we're doing right now. Putting stuff in front of you. Okay. Oh no, we're populated. So.
Oh, I used this police forces.
Okay.
Oh, so this should have gone. I used that last turn, so it should have gone.
Oh, okay.
bottom.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting
My
rid of
bad.
that gang.
Okay. Yay.
And he goes bye bye.
Thank you. Alright, so we're playing cards right now?
Yeah, I want to execute things right now.
I'll play the city tour. You may discard this to draw a card of my current location, even if there's a game there.
So now you get your read.
I already did.
Okay. Okay. So like we kind of like having this clause at the top right now because she's gonna hack attack me and not do any damage. We need to make sure we have enough to take out John Frost.
Yes.
Okay. So where are we right now? We are in execute. So combat. So I think the only thing that does combat right now, I'm gonna hack attack. What's his face? So put him in disarray 2 more turns.
Sweet.
2. So he's not gonna come back for a while. We might be able to get through the end of the game without having to worry about him.
That'd be nice.
Okay. All right. So attacks. Now she attacks. She hack attacks me. We are at parity because her attack is 4. Oh crap! My hack defense is 4. Okay. Yes. So she tried. Now she tried to lose her.
And she was close.
She was close. But my firewalls are just as good as hers.
Does she normal attack me now
No.
that John Frost is out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she attacks and does how much damage?
Looks like 2.
Yeah. All active villain forces who wouldn't attack normally.
All right. That would be you.
Ow.
Ow. Okay. You guys attack now. Or you're in secret identity mode.
That's your
Are you
dynamic.
going to attack somebody?
Later for 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wheedling her down very slowly.
Yep.
Yeah, but once she's gone, John Frost is going to beat the crap out of somebody.
Yeah. We need to get another scientist to you. That's what we
Yeah.
need. Where do you find scientists? Here?
At the labs.
They're always at the labs?
Always at the labs.
Okay, well,
Well, there's your mom is a scientist,
my mom is a scientist?
and your mom is downtown.
I can't get there this turn.
Can't get this
Next turn. I'll go Greencom Labs next turn. Then I'll move to downtown after that.
Okay.
Although really, I kind of want to go to the caves because
Do what you need to do.
I can get more cards there.
Yeah. All right. Least interesting. Blackbird. Next bad news. Oh, regroup. Sorry, we didn't do a quick regroup. He comes back
So
for
we'll
1.
move this to there.
Yep.
Right. Hero HQ attack. The villain initiates a laser attack against the Hero HQ. Destroy 3 location cards from the top of the Hero HQ deck. This does not happen if the force field, see heroic item, force field controller is still active. Each sidekick may discard cards to reduce this destruction by 1. The cards of sidekicks with the hack attack.
Wow, you just discarded everything to do that?
Nope. These are kind of crappy cards.
Yeah.
But since everything I discarded is worth 2, so I discarded 4, so that doesn't do anything.
Okay, good.
The discards of sidekicks with hack attacks of 3+ reduce the destruction by 2.
My hack attack is 3.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Oh, but reduce it by 3 or by 2?
By 2.
Okay. So I had to discard 2 cards to do that.
The other thing is the Bruiser. He appears downtown. He's opportunistic. The Bruiser moves to downtown upon reveal. While this dog is active on this location, players may not draw cards from there.
With some exceptions.
Right, some exceptions, because it's your home.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to get this dark energy lights.
He's kind of awful. He can be hacked easily, though. He has no defense at all.
Okay, but I mean, he's not really in the way. He can't reach us because his range is 0. He's kind of a no-op right now, so.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think if I should go to Rincon Labs or State Hero HQ because I have the blueprints. I get 2 cards.
I'm going to go to Rincon Labs.
All right, I'm going to stay here at HQ.
I'm staying in Secret Identity, and I'm going to the caves.
Okay.
Wait.
And I'm going to go into Secret Identity mode 2.
There. It'll disappear.
I'm not passing anything.
Oh shoot! I screwed up. Hold on. Nobody look. Nobody look. I screwed something up. I put the wrong card at the bottom of this deck.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
I can see you looking.
I'm not looking. No looking is happening.
Wait a minute. That's wrong. Oh, I need to fix this deck. Alright, I'll fix it later. I can't do it right now in real time. Okay, I do have a black box, which allows me. How do I have so many zoom out shards? I have a black box which allows me to hack attack and attack in 1 combat, which is kind of nice. Cool. All right.
So we moved.
And then so we moved.
Pick up cards.
Pick up your cards. Puppet supplies. I'm not. Oh, I meant to give you. Did I already give you the Dark Ancient Knights? Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Where did it go? Oh, here, just I'm giving that to you.
It's not what I was looking for.
And I wanted a lead.
And a lead, and can I discard this to get another lead?
Yep.
To get another card?
Yep. Into the General Sidekick discard!
That's interesting.
It's not powered right now.
Okay.
Or is it? Since I have a scientist.
Yeah, but each scientist can only power 1 device.
Okay.
There's a rule in the
We
rule.
can't play cards that we just drew, right?
Well, it depends.
Well, this card is a lead that. No, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. If it said you could draw another card at the place you're at, then you could discard it to draw another one.
Okay.
Yes, it does say that in the rules. We need to get some scientists to you. Otherwise, I have nothing big to take John Frost
I
out.
have it powered.
Oh, you have a power? You got a scientist?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I just picked him up at Rincon Labs.
Cool. Okay.
Sweet!
Yeah, is that going to be enough to take him out? I guess we'll
I think
see.
it is.
Okay. All right.
I have another card to help, as long as you guys can attack some.
So do you? Okay.
So we
got to take out his claws first, though.
We do.
we can't just put her in disarray.
No, because I don't have enough power. Unless you give me a
Perhaps.
scientist
Perhaps
and your
that's
Turing translator.
Oh, her hack defense is high. Gotcha. That's the
Super
problem.
high.
She's high, so I can't take her out. So we have to just kind of whittle away at her, I think.
Okay.
I
I think I
check.
can help taking her out next turn.
Okay, I can't really do anything. So all right, I think we are in Puppet Supply. So execute if you want to play something.
Okay, I played my things.
Just gonna do that. I have so many.
There's no games in
shots.
play, right?
No.
It's a lot of the energy.
Oh no! Oh no! There's no games in play.
There's
No,
the Bruiser,
there's
but
nothing to
he's a
play.
thug.
Okay. What's next?
Combat phase.
All right. 8. Still in disarray. 11. She hack attacks me. Nobody cares because we both have good firewalls. 12. He does not attack because he still has an active subordinate. Okay. You guys attack him. Or actually, I think nobody's attacking.
It's good, Indy.
You're wrong.
Okay, we better hurry and kill him because we only have 2 more turns left.
We're in serious trouble.
Jeez.
Okay, so bad news. You're the bad news reader.
Street gang. An uncontrolled street gang appears at the location of the active settlement.
Which is... No, actually nobody's active. So we'll just say that whoever's at the top.
Okay, which would be you at the
so.
here HQ. Alright. So I'm gonna go and try to kill Mrs. Claus.
Can you do that? Because he's in disarray.
Yeah. Oh, we need to do regroup.
Oh yeah, so there, right?
Yep.
If I can get a scientist, I can put Mrs. Claus in disarray and you can attack John Frost. Because I can't draw here anymore. Because there's an uncontrolled gang there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I could go to the police station, but I've got better card draws if I go to Rincon Labs.
So everyone be ready to go to Rincon Labs.
I'm going to Rincon
next
Labs.
turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Uptown this turn.
So maybe next turn go there? Is that what you're saying?
Sure. Do it everything's
I'm going to
best.
stay in Secret Identity then and go to the police station.
I'm gonna play the library visit to draw an extra card from Uptown and choose. Okay.
I'm staying in Secret Identity, so... Are we drawing? Did we do bad news?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was the uncontrolled game.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so if we have any chance here, I've got to take out Mrs. We've got to take out Mrs. Claus this turn because we have to attack her.
I think I can take her out this turn.
This is a card I think you're going to want to have. Darn it.
Are we passing cards?
Yeah.
And we're passing...
I'm going to give you this. You might find it useful.
Alright.
And then I'm in Secret Identity mode still.
Okay, we're passing cards and then we play, then we execute, right?
Right.
Okay, you need this.
Okay. Alright, and we're in execute phase. So I'm going to get myself 2 hit points. Actually, you know what? I'm going to...
We're in execute phase?
Yeah. So get your lead.
Okay, I am taking control of this gang.
Cool.
So we can draw from that location.
Cool.
So how do I mark that?
Just put it maybe underneath it, because that will show it's not on the card. Or do that, yeah, something like that. Well, put it underneath it, because that way we know it's for that
Where
location.
it's at, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna do.
Alright, so I'm not sure, I can't hack attack anything, so, because I'm in Secret Identity. So, Zach, you're the only, oh, were you in hero form or Secret Identity form?
Oh, I was here.
Okay, you're the only, so they attack first.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Claus hack attacks me, nothing happens. John Frost does not attack because he still has Mrs. Claus active, so you attack.
Alright. I forgot to put this out. I'm going to use the Blackbird Bolt to give me +2 attack.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So deal to 3 points of damage, and she does.
Okay, so you rocket to the top of the chart.
Which is dangerous because now John Frost is pissed.
He's pissed. He's coming after you, buddy boy. Buddy boy.
Sorry.
So you might want to look at that force field I just gave you.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Alright, regroup, have a little Ozzy come back. Oh, is Ozzy?
He's back.
He's back, so that means we have the city tear up by 1. Oh, crap. I gotta put him. You know what I should have done? I should have put him in disarray. I'll do that then right now in this turn. I'll put him in disarray so he can still attack. Because protection is commutative. Did we have the wrong way?
No,
No, I'm not yet. When we get to the hack attack phase, sorry. He's active right now.
he is active.
He's active.
Okay.
So I will put him in disarray so you can attack John Frost.
Okay.
I'm in Secret Identity mode.
Okay, so
Okay, well, this is the last turn.
this is the last turn, so we got to kill him this turn.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that decides what location I'm going to.
So you're
You have range, so.
I do have range, but I'm going there anyway.
Okay.
I need to. Oh my god.
Okay.
These are really bad.
Well, do them. We got to do them.
Dawn Frost destroys all Rincon Lab cards. No characters may move to the Rincon Lab space. Put this card on the Rincon Lab space to note that. Well, that's disastrous. The active Psychic of Interest was discovered. You cannot hide from villain forces by flipping the secret ID. Maybe for the rest of the act. Put that card on that Sidekick's card to note that. Discard this card if the Sidekick is defeated.
So basically you can't flip the secret identity until the end of the act. So you basically can't go to secret identity this turn.
Oh no, I was gonna do that.
Yeah, alright, so... Crap, I've got to hack attack Ozymandias so you can attack him. But you don't have range on him, because he's at Rincon Labs. The only one who can attack him is Kurt.
We can't go in there?
No.
How am I supposed to kill him then?
So then you have... can you...
Nothing I can do to him. We're dead.
Oh man!
We can't move through it, or we can't move into it?
No character may move through the Rincon Lab space. So we'd have to have Amethyst Arrow do it because she's the one who has range.
So everybody needs to give me all of their weapon cards.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have enough passing power to do that.
Well, he's got his Xenon shard.
We got that.
But we need another scientist.
Oh shit, there's only one scientist.
Well, I mean, I could... Is there anything that increases range by more than one?
There's an item in the downtown.
I was thinking of this spot because
there's nothing there.
I can get extra cards there, but...
Well, what I can do... Oh, crap. I'm passing the wrong direction. Okay, here's what we can do. Here's what I can do. If I get some good cards, because I get 2 cards in Hero HQ, you need to be 1 away, no matter what. So you probably want to end up in the police station.
Yeah, because I can draw from there, and I have to go over here on those.
If I get good cards, Zach, I can give them to you, and then you can pass the 3 best ones to him.
I don't see how we're going to do this.
Well, we'll do the best we can already. So everyone move.
I'm staying where I'm at.
I'm going to their HQ. I'm getting 2 cards, and hopefully they're good.
Stay where I'm at.
Alright, this is exactly what I wanted.
Oh. Can we pass cards?
Well, let's finish this. We're still in gather resources.
Okay, great. So, do that. Okay, that's what I was hoping I did that.
Decide hero secret identity. He's going to go after Blackbird and Specco you, which is okay because you're going to give all your stuff to Kurt. So maybe it's okay.
You're going to sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a sacrifice here going on.
Sorry.
Alright, so populate supply lines.
There, you'll want that.
Oh,
yes.
I will go ahead and play that right now.
Yes.
So populate. Okay, Zach. I'm going to give you all of this. Give as much as you can to Kurt.
For one big one shot. Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, because I can look at this next sheet. So give what you can.
Oh my god.
This feels like Thor with Stormbreaker about to kill Thanos, and he almost makes it.
Almost makes it, but just
and then the snap happens anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry if that was a spoiler for any of you, but you haven't seen Infinity War by now. You deserve it. Sorry.
Holy crap.
We've got the stuff we need, but we can't get it to Kurt.
Well, yeah, we can.
Well, he can only pass. The Xenet communicators only let you pass 3 things.
Oh. Okay. Really?
Do you have any Xenet shards? No. Oh, I think we're about to lose.
I can pass these 3. You don't have a scientist, do you?
Oh, that's true.
No.
That's right, because I immediately passed them to you before you did your populate supply lines. So yeah, you can give
Why
them
did
6
you pass things to me?
Because it's the wrong direction. It's this direction.
Oh, well, I thought you could with your communication.
Well, I was thinking if I could pass all that stuff to him. Oh, he can pass all that stuff to you in the supply lines. What am I thinking?
Well, no, because you just handed it to me right now.
Yeah.
So I can pass him all of my stuff right now.
Right, but also, right. He can pass him all of his stuff plus 3 cards that I just gave him.
Great.
I can't because I don't have his.
Might have a chance.
We might have a chance.
There's a slim possibility that we have a chance.
Yeah.
And I have to. Well, while you guys are doing that, well, so what's going to happen next is I'm going to hack attack him so that you can attack John Frost.
Yes, that's imperative.
That's imperative because otherwise we can't attack him.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he attacks Well, here, let's let Zach finish because he's gonna hack tack. And basically, he's gonna zoom and kill.
But Zach's gonna pass me a bunch of cards before that happens,
Yes.
right?
He's not going to kill me.
Oh, you got the force field?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I'm a scientist, I'm going to power the force field.
Cool.
How much does that protect?
Infinity.
And then is it discarded or?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a one. I was gonna say that's way too powerful.
It's a discard.
That was one of my items.
All right.
So is that legal to pass him all those?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only passed him 3 of your cards.
Okay.
You have a lot of Xena shards.
All right. Well, let's go and play this out. I hack attack and took out him. You might want to put your and then he's going to attack you. Won't do damage. And then Kurt, you have to do the killing blow right now. Otherwise, we lose the game.
I'm seeing that.
How much hack attack does he do? Doesn't really matter, but
His hack attack is 2, but his hack defense is 4.
But
I couldn't do anything.
I can't use most of this.
Why?
Well, because like this says it needs 2 Xenite shards.
How many do you have?
you have 2 Xena shards.
Do I?
Yeah, I passed you 2.
There's 2 of them right there.
No, that's a Xenon artifact.
Oh.
Oh, is it? I have a shard. I have plenty of shards.
I'm going to give you that one.
Sorry, my bad.
Come back there.
Well, okay, give me more shards then.
I don't think you can because of the way
Really?
things got passed. Yeah.
Okay. And I don't have any scientists, right?
No.
You have 1, but it's not enough.
Okay.
But then you can also reduce his armor by 2 and increase your attacks by 1.
And then
the +5 that you can get.
Oh, here's a scientist.
but you need 2.
No, one of them only requires 1. Hang on.
Ooh, nice.
That's just the cloak. That's for the trigger chance. That's for hack attacks.
Okay.
Please.
Alright, well, so those are +1, +2, +5.
Okay. So it's 7, 8, 9.
Okay, this reduces his defense by 2.
Okay, so his defense is 1, so you have to do 11 damage.
There's another +1.
Are we gonna miss by 1?
I don't know.
Oh my god. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. I think we got it.
You know, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9.
You missed by 1.
I think we do miss by 1.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 9,
10.
10.
We missed by 1.
Oh my god.
Oh!
And drops his defense to 1. We do 9 points of damage. It really is Thor with Stormbreaker.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh.
You should have
All
gone
right.
for the head.
We lose.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That doesn't help at all. So.
I'll go and read this a lot. Arrgh, I thought we had John Frost. We just couldn't seem to get him. Luckily, we would keep his dastardly plans, whatever they were, at bay. John Frost escaped, but not before we crippled his organization. It's going to be taking time to rebuild, and that is a win. Next time, we'll be ready for him. Even though the Sidekicks didn't capture or defeat John Frost, they learned a lot about the city and his power structure, so we know it's coming. You have to fight John Frost again, but you have a little help this time. Find Upgrade Pack YY at the bottom of deck 2, and you can take either 3 location cards, put a new heroic item in the tableau, or there's a bad news, which is not bad news, which you can put in the bad news deck.
Oh, so there's a non-bad news we can put in the bad news deck.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, so we would look at that and decide, but we lost! We
It
lost!
wasn't that bad a loss.
No, but that was good. That was a good game.
It's really close.
All right,
point.
sorry guys, but so you got to see us barely lose. It's like the end of the Infinity War.